Joining us now to talk business and the markets is Tribune Editorial Board member Greg Burns. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Dolly.
Well, we had a fairly good day for the markets. More merger talks, though. What else is driving the markets here?
Well, we really have seen a big boost this year. It's getting off to a fast start. The S&P 500, which is the index of the 500 biggest stocks, is way up. It's up to a 5-year high right now, and it's really been rolling the whole year, just sort of gently going higher. Not a lot of volatility, not huge ups or huge downs. So that's giving a lot of heart to investors, and I think there's more interest in the stock market than there has been in some time.
And the Naperville-based Office Max and Office Depot reportedly in talks to merge as well. Those stocks up significantly today. What is your take on that merger?
You know, that's a merger that a lot of people thought should have happened long ago. You have three main players in that retail office market with pens and paper and desks and that kind of thing. Office Max, Office Depot have agreed to come together. Staples is the industry leader. Their stock was up 13%, I think, today. So theory is that the two competitors will be shutting down stores and consolidating, and maybe won't be as tough a competitor combined as they are right now, you know, desperately flailing around trying to catch up with Staples.
Well, there's been quite a few mergers, as you said, Greg, happening, and some analysts are saying that we maybe perhaps are in the middle of a merger super cycle. Would you agree with that?
Well, we haven't seen a lot because the economy fell so flat in 08 and 09 especially, but then even in 2010 and 2011 there wasn't a lot of credit available for mergers and acquisitions, and hasn't been a lot of will. You know, companies have to be pretty confident to make a big deal, and we just are seeing now this increase in business confidence, and investors like to see it. It gives them hope that, you know, these deals will become more prevalent, and they're interesting. They can often benefit all the parties involved. Sometimes one party is the big beneficiary, so it's a stimulus to investment and gets people motivated to check out what's going on in the stock market.
Mm-hmm. Will there be some concern about stores closing and job cuts? Office Max is based in Naperville, lots of jobs out there. Do you think this merger is going to cause that kind of outcome?
It's quite possible. And you know, the other issue with antitrust is that we have an activist government now. The Justice Department has really looked closely at these mergers. Under the Bush administration, when the last time there was a merger boom, we saw more criminal antitrust enforcement, like price fixing deals and that kind of thing. Now the Justice Department is intervening on a civil basis to break up deals like the Anheuser-Busch Modelo acquisition. They're trying to stop that, at least until some big changes have been made in it. And we don't know what's going to happen with the American Airlines and US Airways deal. So this is setting up to be quite an interesting year to see how the trust busters in Washington act once they're confronted with a lot of new deals, which it looks like we might be in for.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the government handles these mergers. And then we have this week President Obama urging lawmakers not to allow the budget cuts to take effect next week. The sequester, one report said that there could be some 750,000 job losses if this did happen. How are investors reacting to this news this week?
Well, it's one of those chilling prospects that you would think would have had a bigger effect on the market, you know, pulling it down, making people cautious, but it really hasn't. I think, you know, the deadline's March 1st. There's still time between now and then, and people have seen so much brinksmanship on Capitol Hill that there's a level of cynicism and just sort of a general attitude that, you know, they'll get it done. It would be very difficult for the economy and the stock market to just absorb the cuts that are being anticipated. And some companies, including like Boeing, a big defense contractor, have found it hard to make plans because of all the uncertainty. So if they can get it taken care of, if they can get some kind of an alternate deal, I think the market would react positively to that. And I think the expectations are still in that direction.
All right, Tribune Editorial Board member Greg Burns. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Dolly.